Hey guys, today we are doing a review and tutorial of the ABH Primrose palette. Looks like so beautiful setup. It has 12 shades. You have 10 of the smaller ones and then 2 big ones. I'm going to tell you exactly what it says. 12 highly pigmented shades, versatile shades, creamy formula. And I agree, this is a creamy formula, blends beautifully. Even the pressed pigments in here kind of blew my mind, I'm not gonna lie. But you'll see the whole thing once we get into it, of course. It says more bang for your beauty buck. You get almost 200% more of every shade than the original palettes. So that's awesome. This is $55. I got it, hold on guys, shoo! I got it in store at Ulta. We use this for the eyes, blush, bronzer, and highlight. So we used it kind of as a full face palette. So I hope you guys are interested. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know it's been a minute, you guys. I had allergies, my eye swelled again, swelled shut. I've also been having some gallbladder or kidney issues. We're trying to figure out what it is, but I have been in such pain, you guys. It's kind of been unreal, but hopefully I'm on the mend, doing better. We're still trying to figure out what it is, but at least I'm not hurting super bad today. I don't want to bring this video down, so we're gonna hush because I'm happy to have makeup on my face, you guys. I'm happy to be sitting here. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already, and let's hop in. So from what I understand, you can use any of these on the face or the eyes, which I mean, kind of with any powder product you can do that. I'm gonna start out with grapefruit right here and put that in the upper crease. See what we can get. It's actually very pigmented, like more so than I even thought. It's been a while since I've used an ABH palette. I don't know, they haven't pulled me in. So we'll see. I know several of these are pressed pigments. Take that one into consideration. If you don't want them, you know, around your eye area. I've not had them bother me. I have had a couple stain, I can say that, but hopefully they don't bother my eyes because I don't need any more eye problems. That's why it's been so long for me, you guys. My eye did that again with the swelling and looking terrible. So that's the main reason I have been MIA. I know, you guys, I know. You can still see it a little bit, but it's way better than it was. We've just had so much going on lately. But don't worry, I'm back. Then I filmed another couple of videos and apparently my card, I hope it's my card, my memory card messed up. So I got a whole new card and a new reader. So fingers crossed, you guys, fingers crossed. But this shade blended out beautifully, really pigmented. I have enjoyed that shade. We're gonna take this one next. I'm gonna put this one in the actual crease. Just so pigmented, wow. And then I'm going to kind of pull it out a little bit. I've been doing, I don't know, my makeup a little bit differently, which I haven't done it much. I just haven't done my makeup much. But I'm gonna kind of accentuate this right in the crease. You guys, I have not dipped back in. This is still one tiny little dip. And then I'm just going to slightly pull it out and then almost start connecting it to the lower lash. This shade is so pigmented. Wow. Wow. I mean, one little boop. Tapped it off and still that much pigment. This palette is coming in hot, you guys. Like, they are not playing around with this palette. Holy moly. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. This is still a thicker, bigger pencil brush. So it's not super defined, but it's still defined. I don't know how else to say that. And I'm gonna pull it on the lower lash. Just like I said, just kind of connecting it with the upper and then dragging it out a little bit. Don't worry, we're gonna clean all this up. We just have to go through the process first. Now I'm gonna take a different pencil brush, like a really tiny one. This is the first one that I used, and this is the one I'm gonna use now, and you can see they're vastly different. And then we're gonna go in with Deep Berry and kind of do the same thing that we just did. We're just gonna be a little more precise with it. My dog has to walk around. He has to. So putting this right in the crease. And then almost winging it out at the top. And just pulling it out. I'm not gonna take this one all the way in. Then ever so slightly, just pull it out. This eye is so easy for me to do this technique with. This eye, on the other hand, is not. It is hooded more, so I have to try to match them up, and it can be tough. I'm gonna grab the pencil brush we had before and go in with our shade that we had before and just start blending this out a little bit. I don't want quite so much harshness or definition there. So I'm just gonna start lightly blending upward. All right, let's swatch the metallics in here. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Pretty sure that's the one I'm gonna use. Sparkling Amber. Here's Peony. That one's very pretty. Oh, Fire Opal. It's a bit chunky with your finger. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me show you guys up close. You guys see these? Wow. They are absolutely stunning. I don't typically like this sort of coppery burnt orange shade, but it is gorgeous. I'd say these two are my favorite. This one, I just don't like that pink kind of gold reflect thing, but that's just me. Now I don't know if I want to do the more gold or the more pink, because we have a lot of pinky purple on our eyes. I think the gold would pop more, but I'm still gonna go in with rose water. And this would look gorgeous as a all matte look too. So let's put rose water on the lid. Wow, that's gorgeous. So pretty. Now this shade, which is Primrose, and that's kind of this, this palette's called the Primrose palette. That is a matte purple. They call it a dusty rose. That's not a dusty rose in my opinion at all. But they call it a matte dusty rose with glitter in it. So that one's not my favorite. I just don't like those types of shades. They don't make a lot of sense to me. But this one has a lot of that glitter infused in it. Let's just grab it because why not? Let's just try. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the outer corner. We'll just see how it looks. It looks a lot like the shades we already have on the eye, to be honest. So it's not like wowing me, but it's not terrible. I'm gonna take like a definer brush and go back in with Deep Berry and just put it along the lash line. And then do just a little gentle wing. Sorry, I had this right in front of my face. I had some fallout. It wasn't awful, but I did have some. But like I said, we did the eyes first so we could wipe it all off because I knew the type of look I wanted to do. But guys, I'm loving it. So I'm going to hop off of here, throw some makeup on the face. We'll come back and try these two out. I'm not sure about this one, you guys. Like, it's too orange to be a bronzer, but it's very, very warm. So I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I have some of the face done. No bronzer, blush, or highlight. So we're going to try Saddle here as bronzer. Like I said, I think there's a good chance this is just going to be too warm and too orange. But we're going to see. Ooh, this might mess us up, you guys. We'll see, we'll see. But definitely, I don't think that's going to work for everyone as a bronzer. Let me put it like that. But I'm trying to use it sparingly here. And I think it'll work. Thank goodness. So using just a little bit is the way to go. And if you have fairer skin, it's probably just gonna be too orange. We made it work. Okay. Is it my favorite? Definitely not. Then I'm gonna take Grapefruit right next to it, and we're gonna use that as blush. I think Mango would be really pretty as a blush too. Really pretty. I'm pretty happy with this, you guys. Wow. Okay, let me throw on highlight. We could use rose water. Let's just do it. Let's just see if we can do everything with this. Ugh, I think it's gonna be a bit too boom in your face, but why not? Okay, it's not bad. I used a very little bit. I don't really like boom in your face highlights, and that's kind of what this is. That's why I just used very little. But you can totally make it work. And if you like those really, you know, from space highlights, you will probably like this. But I'm more natural highlight-ish for the most part. Wow, okay, we got like a full face out of that. All right, let's do the lower lash line. Gonna take Grapefruit and run that all the way along. I swear I love this Grapefruit shade, I do. And then we're gonna take a little bit of this guy and just run it a little bit tighter. Oh, and I threw on Allure 117 lashes. I just took a Q-tip and, you know, sharpened that edge, and this is what we have. So let's talk about this palette, you guys. We used 1, 2, 3, 4. We used 6 of the shades. That's pretty good. Let's talk about packaging. I think this packaging is gorgeous. It's long. It's a lot longer. Also, I seen you were getting more bang for your buck with this one, like 200% more than their typical, something like that. Because this is $55. It's pretty steep. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But it is ABH, so I love the setup, and I like how they gave you bigger shades, period. This has a nice big clear mirror, and I absolutely love that. But it's textured, it's very sleek, it's not super thick and bulky. I really like the packaging, and I have to say, I'll use Rouge and Honey tomorrow. Maybe Mango, we'll throw that in there too. And I plan on filming this and editing it and getting it out the same day. If I don't, I will throw a picture in of me using the other shades. But you guys, I love the way this performed, and I was not expecting to. I mean, $55, that's a high price tag, and I went in thinking like, ugh, you know, I like a lot of other affordable palettes, and I mean, I love eye palettes in general, let's get real, but I didn't have a lot of high hopes that I was just going to love this. But these shades, I mean, wow, they worked beautifully. They were pigmented but blendable. And one big thing, doing an eye like this where it's not my typical you know, lighter mid-tone shade in the crease, darker on the outer corner, and throw a shimmer on, I blended a lot more with this look. I mean, a lot more, and they never got muddy. That is huge for me. So do I recommend this? I do recommend this. I guess this is their holiday palette, but you guys, it's great quality. It is. I did have some fallout, but I wasn't being careful either. So I really like this palette, you guys. Let me know if you want to see more looks with this, and if I don't post a picture showing you guys these shades, I will post one on Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching and letting me talk a little bit. I know we've just we've had a lot of stuff going on, and allergies and eyes and other stuff, other health stuff. We'll talk all about that later, but I am doing okay, so that is all I can ask for. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.